Hey, what's going on everybody? John here with ECP Outdoors, and today I wanted to show you the Cimarron El Malo, which is a single action army clone chambered in 45 Colt. So the reason why I wanted to show this is not because it's new. They've been out for a few years now, but I feel like this latest batch coming in 2022 and probably going through 2023 is coming out super nice. So a lot of the videos I was seeing on YouTube was from when this gun was first released and maybe within the first year of it being out, which is fine. It's always been a beautiful revolver. I just feel like these new batches are just something to check out, and all the ones I've seen have looked amazing and spectacular, from the finish on the barrel to the receiver, all the way to the wood grips. Even the wood grips seem a little different than the original ones I remember seeing. So at any rate, we're gonna jump in. I'm gonna show you this so you can check it out, and yeah, let's get into it. So let's move that out of the way. First things first, you'll notice it is in a octagon barrel. This one in particular has the 5.5 inch barrel. I think they make like maybe a 4 1/4 up to maybe a 6.5, something like that. So there's a couple extra models out there. We found that the 5.5s have been probably the most desirable of the bunch so far. But at any rate, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the gate here, and we're just gonna do a little half cock, and we're gonna spin this cylinder around, make sure we're all clear, and we absolutely are. Go ahead and drop that. Here's the front of your barrel here, and we're gonna go ahead and just run down the side. So you'll notice it has that really cool old school style bluing, that traditional type of bluing, not just a paint, which is really cool to see and not something that you see too often anymore. Stamped on the side here, you got El Malo 45 Colt, and going to the bottom, you'll see 1873 SA in Pieta, Italy. So Cimarron brings in Pieta firearms, brings them into the US here. Color case hardened receiver or frame, all your stamps there for import and European made and yada, yada, yada. Just overall super beautiful and just great looking gun. So the grips, like I mentioned, you know, the earlier models had a more plasticky kind of looking grip, even though it's always been walnut and wood. The first ones just were super smooth and super shiny. These, they kind of left a little bit more of a natural wood. I mean, it's definitely still shiny. They definitely did some finishing work to it, but it looks just a lot more natural, and I think it makes the gun look so much better. So if you have one of the originals, maybe look for some new grips too if you like that style versus what the originals had. Here's the back strap of your gun here. To the bottom. And around to the grip there and the trigger guard. All right, and then coming up to the other side, there's the other grip to the receiver. I mean, just that finish is just so awesome, all the way up into the hammer. Along this side of the barrel, which is completely blank, and then on the top you have the Cimarron Firearms stamp, along with where their location is there, Fredericksburg, Texas. So yeah, overall, super nice. So we're gonna cut to here in a second. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of a better angle. I'll show you how that cylinder comes out, and I'll show you how it goes back in. Give me 1 sec. All right, guys, so I'm gonna show you now how this cylinder comes out for cleaning and how it goes back in. So one thing I wanna make note of is that these parts are all super tight. The cylinder is super tight to the receiver. The pin here that holds it together is super tight. Everything is fitted almost perfectly. So it is tight. Sometimes it takes a little bit of finagling there to really show it, but let's just jump right in and I will show you how that's done. So go ahead and lift your loading gate here. We're gonna go into a half cock position, and we're gonna compress this screw here. And at the same time, we're gonna try to pull this pin out. So again, a little bit of working there, but eventually we'll get that to come all the way out. So let's see if we can get it to drop. There we go. So that comes out like that. And then the cylinder here is gonna come out the side of the gate. So it's gonna pop out just like that, allowing you to get within that frame. So putting it back in is just the reverse, right? So we're gonna go ahead and drop our cylinder back in here. Sorry, I'm looking through my phone. There we go. Try to keep that in frame. I'm gonna go ahead and just close that to kind of help try to keep that evened up as best as possible. But what we're doing is we're looking in here and trying to match this up. So when we go ahead and drop our pin in, we'll know that we're pretty darn close. So get that started. We're gonna go ahead and push that button so we can get past that. And then now, now we're just gonna try to get that to line up. And we're getting there. There we go. There it goes the rest of the way. And now we are locked back in. And that is that. So that's how you drop your cylinder, clean it up, and put it all back in. So guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you need anything else at all, please feel free to reach out anytime. And we'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.